all around.
What's worth a click and download?
What's worth a click and download? We're talking all about a UAE-made app that is helping connect a growing paddle tennis community. Because nowadays the weather has become a lot more cooler to be outside. People have definitely been excited to do all the outdoor activities that we don't get to do throughout the year. This UAE inventor has decided to take matters into his own hands and connect those who love to play paddle tennis.
Yes, now a new platform that was created by two Emirati entrepreneurs, AbdulAziz AlZarooni and Saeed Ahli, are setting to connect the growing community of paddle enthusiasts that are taking up the trending racket sport across the UAE. Now, just about last year, ladies and gentlemen, paddle has been the talk of the town. Everyone wants to play paddle. And I've played paddle around 8 times. I have friends that have traveled to Barcelona to play paddle. That's how, because the sport is from Spain, and a lot of the top players are in Barcelona. So my friend went to get a couple of courses, training on how to be a better paddle player. And he doesn't even want to go professional. He just wants to be better between his friends. And that's how serious the Emirati community is taking paddle right here in the UAE. But obviously, sometimes people won't find enough people to play with them. So having an app like this, connecting the paddle community, saying that, hey, I have a spot open if anyone wants to play. I have 2 spots open, or I'm alone, I'm looking for a partner. This type of app will bring the community together even better, because I know that I'm in a couple of WhatsApp groups between my friends, and sometimes they would text, hey, we have 2 places empty. Tell your friends, let's get on. And most of the time they'd have to cancel reservations because they wouldn't find enough players.
Yes, indeed. And the application is called Go Paddle. It's an innovative mobile app that basically gives you a scheduling and a booking system. It connects you to people who love to play the sport as well, and will help you search for available courts and reserve your preferred time and location. The best part about it is that it's also catering to the female athletes who love to play this sport as well. So you can actually find only women or women-only sessions. You can find women-only courts or even days that serve only women, and be able to practice your favorite sport as well. Now, this technology has definitely been placed in response to the great interest and popularity of this game in the UAE. And it is the first of its kind in the world when it comes to catering to female players through its woman-only filter. Now, these 2 entrepreneurs have actually been graduates from Rochester Institute of Technology, and they've always been big fans of the game ever since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic and the end of the lockdown. They decided, you know what, we are going to be making it much easier for people to get to practice the sport, book courts, and still be COVID-19 friendly.
Yes, and again, I've always and I will always, be a big advocate for sports, no matter what type of sport it is. Get out and move, ladies and gentlemen. And paddle is becoming an increasingly fast-growing sport right here in the UAE. And for those who don't know what paddle is, it is a sport that merges tennis and squash. And ladies and gentlemen, everyone that I know has played paddle at least once or twice. And if you're like my friends, you've played it hundreds of thousands of times. Now, if you want to go and play paddle, we have so many paddle arenas right here in Sharjah. You can go and book them. And I do believe you can even rent out the paddle or the racket itself. So go on there, ladies and gentlemen, download the Go Paddle app, because now you can find someone to play with, even if you don't have anyone to play with and you're just new and starting off and you just want to learn. Ladies and gentlemen, we are taking a short break, but when we come back, we're talking all about COVID-19.
If you liked this episode of Future Talk, drop a like and subscribe.
Pulse 95.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram for all our daily updates and top stories.